Hello there, I'm Steve Mullane and this is a short video about the solar thermal hot water heating system that we installed at the Garth. When we moved into the Garth, the hot water heating was undertaken by the oil boiler and the Aga. And the Aga was a gravity fed system that ran up to quite a small hot water cylinder of about 130 litres, which really wasn't big enough for a house of this size. Also, the system didn't work very well. It relied on a gravity feed, and we found that most of the time the Aga wasn't really doing a very good job of heating the hot water. When we were trying to decide how to replace the hot water system at the Garth, we looked at a number of different renewable solutions but settled on solar thermal hot water heating, mainly because of its efficiency. Efficiency on renewables is measured by something that's called COP, coefficient of performance, and solar thermal systems have a COP of around 15, which means they use 1 kilowatt of electrical energy to produce around 15 kilowatts of heat energy, which is actually very good compared to many other renewable solutions. The other area that led us to a decision to choose solar thermal is that it's eligible for the government's renewable heat incentive, and that's still true today, that the government will pay you a renewable heat incentive payment quarterly over a 7-year period to contribute towards the capital investment that you've made in installing the system. So here we are at the hot water cylinder. It's a little bit different to a standard water cylinder in that it has 2 coils inside, one for the solar heating circuit and one for the boiler. So it has 3 forms of heat input, kind of the primary form at the bottom of the tank being the solar, and then the secondary form being the oil boiler and an immersion backup. This black box here is the solar pump. You can hear that's running at the moment. There's a couple of temperature gauges for flow and return, and that circuit is filled with an antifreeze solution which is pressurised to about 2 bar using this expansion vessel, and that circuit runs all the way out to the roof where the solar collector array is located, which is doing the actual heating of the solar water circuit. You can see on the pitched roof that we've got 2 solar arrays. There's 22 tubes in each array, and the tubes are connected into a manifold at the top of the thermal solar collector. The solar thermal heating circuit runs through the top of that array and then into the attic space, and then it runs all the way along into the under the floor of the bedroom and eventually makes its way to the hot water tank. So I guess the question is, was it worth it, and would we do it all again? Well, it's fair to say that we've been very impressed with the solar thermal system over the 5 years that it's been running. We get about 60% of all of our hot water needs annually, and certainly through the late spring to early autumn we don't need any other form of heating for hot water. When it gets into the winter months, then obviously there's less energy available from the sun, but the system still works. It still brings the temperature of the tank up to, maybe sort of 20 degrees or so, which just then reduces the workload of the secondary heating system. In our case, that's the oil boiler. So the oil boiler has less workload to get the water up to full temperature. So yes, we definitely would do it all again if we were looking to install another project, and we would definitely recommend it. And if anybody would like to look at the system or would like any more information, then I'm more than happy to provide some assistance. Okay, thank you very much.